Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Or if this is your Sabbath, happy Sabbath. Pretty good day today. I have to say, first of all, look at this pipe. Ain't this cool? Orange is my favorite color. I bought this in Baltimore a few years ago. Baltimore or Philly a few years ago. And I forgot I had it. Let me turn this way since the sun is there. I forgot I had it. And what happened was my normal pipe that I was smoking, when my grocery order from Walmart came, the lady brought her daughter, who she said is autistic, and I don't know anything about autism, but she looked very autistic to me. No offense to anybody. I don't know correct terminology for that, but I had it in like a little zipper bag like this, and it fell out my pocket, and the child picked it up and put it in her mother's trunk. And once I got the stuff upstairs and put all the food away, I was trying to figure out where my pipe was. And I circled where I lived like 20 times. And I said, it's got to be in her car. So she finally brought it to me last night because she had another delivery for somebody else on my exact same floor. So that was cool, and I appreciate that. But in the meantime and in between time, I dug this one out just so I could smoke a pipe. And I kind of dig it. I forgot I even had it. But I had a breakfast today. We had bacon, hash brown. She had egg whites and a piece of toast, and ate it all. She has a great appetite, which I appreciate that. And that new medication is really, really working. So I have to call the doctor and let her know that it's immediate results. Like I'm seeing immediate results, which I'm happy about that. But the great news is that I talked to her aide, who was helping faithfully. There was no bullshit. I didn't have to guess if she was coming or not. Wasn't no waiting around. Wasn't no attitude. She comes, she work, and I pay her, and that's it. And her and my mother get along very well. So she said she would start back this Tuesday. I was trying to get her to come today to help my mother get in the shower. So guess I just gotta wait. But that's great because this girl, and she's on here, you know who you are, and I appreciate you. Like I said, I don't call no names on the internet. I give general information only, which is why I call my mother the 87-year-old. I can say Ma if I want to. I use them interchangeably, but I will never say her name, and you will never see her face on here. That's just me being, her safety is always first, always. So the young lady coming back is she got all kinds of certifications and degrees. I didn't even know this stuff was possible for an aide. She has like a certification in cognitive something or other, some real long title, where it's basically she helps the patients with their cognitive improvement and stability. And the way she does it, I didn't get it at first. Like, they'll be sitting and watching the shopping channel. And, I'm like, why are they just sitting here watching the shopping channel? So, they were selling steaks that day. And she said to my mother, do you like steaks? And my mother said, yeah. She said, oh, look at that. How would you fix that? What seasonings would you use? How long would you cook it? I said, got it. So she uses what the patient likes to build on that and work on the cognitive piece of it. Just like with shoes and purses, when they're showing all the shoes and the purses and stuff, and she asked my mother, do you like those shoes? And my mother said, no, those shoes are horrible. What's so ugly about them? Is it the heel? How high would you say the heel is? This and the color? And I said, okay, got it. So I feel very comfortable with her. As far as the food, I always cook my mother's food. Even with family, I always cook her food. All they have to do is warm it up, unless they go out to eat. And then but what I am going to ask her to do is start doing like the laundry and tidying up in the house a little bit. I'm paying out of pocket. So, my mother does not qualify for anything. But I can't do everything. I'm already doing the finances, the groceries, the cooking. I was doing laundry. I got to entertain her. I got to make sure she gets her medicine, make sure she's clean, make sure she's safe. Got to watch the phone from the scammers and the spam calls. And to the point where I can't do nothing for myself. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go in there and pay out of pocket because I have to be able to do stuff for myself. I'm trying to get on disability. Now I need an attorney, and 2 days in a row I forgot to call the attorney back, to the point where I had to put it in the phone for an alarm. This is just a lot. I'm doing everything, and then people want to criticize me and talk shit, which is why I'm so upset, because instead of talking shit, come help. Faithfully, because I don't get a break. I'm here 24/7, all day, every day for 3.5 years. And I have not had a day to myself in 3.5 years at all. I'm always around somebody. I have not had a whole day to myself in 3.5 years. So that's why I'm spazzing the fuck out. Because it's a lot. I can't even go to the doctor or the dentist. I can't even go pick up my prescriptions. If I do that, I have to take her with me in a Lyft or an Uber. And I got her signed up for paratransit with RTA. If you're in Cleveland, you know what I'm talking about. So I got that now. So this is a lot. So can't go to the gym. I got stuff in the house to work out, but if I'm doing that, then she starts talking and distracting me, trying to ask me, I don't have any time to myself. And I'm glad she's inquisitive, but that's not the time to ask me. I'm trying to do something for myself, trying to stay healthy as long as possible. And just full disclosure, 2 years ago, I was put on stroke watch, heart attack watch, and suicide watch. I don't know where they got suicide from, but it's in the chart. So I come out here, which is right behind where I live, feed the birds. Damn, they ate all that food up quick. Wow. Well, they were very hungry today. So I feed the birds. This is what's left. It's just bread that I put in the food processor, and they throw it down and they eat it up. So I do that. Listen to music. The one thing I don't want to do is chit chat, because like yesterday, a lady that lives in the building, and she's a very nice lady, asked me, she said, "Did you want to be by yourself?" I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to clear my thoughts." And it was like I said, sit down and start talking, because that's exactly what she did, and wouldn't shut up. And I just didn't want to hear it. I need some time to myself. So hopefully once this young lady starts back, I'll be able to get to the gym at least twice a week. I can do that. Or I can go meet some of my buddies and smoke a cigar, smoke my pipe, talk some smack, and get some chill time. So that's what I'm going to do right now. And even sitting out here, it's still not a real break, because every 45 minutes to an hour, I have to go in the house and check and make sure everything's good. And like I said, this medicine is really working, but I still have to check. That's just me. Again, her safety is always paramount. So I will holler at y'all probably around dinner time. I don't even know what I'm gonna give her for lunch in an hour. So it's always something, but it's never for me. It's always something. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.